Mr. Speaker, we need innovation in sectors like information technology, biotechnology, telecommunications, and advanced manufacturing, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we need to attract professionals, researchers, and entrepreneurs. Mr. Speaker, the secret of success in countries like US, Japan, and UK is centered on the premise of understanding the advantages of having areas designated purely to enhance technology. Mr. Speaker, Kenya is known in Africa as a country of high level of technology, but it has never focused strategically to have it properly managed and executed. Mr. Speaker, this bill brings that focus, what is now required. Mr. Speaker, let's not forget that the government has said we must have an ICT hub in every constituency. Mr. Speaker, I believe that this bill will recognize and see how the technical police center, the main one, and the one that is going to invest in, will join in the ICT hubs to enhance the advantage of technology among our youth. Mr. Speaker, we are looking at an opportunity here for creating jobs. We are looking for opportunities to enhance economic growth. We are looking for opportunities for innovation and research. We are looking for areas of collaboration, of opportunities. We are looking for opportunities on how to access funding. We are looking for opportunities on how to enhance infrastructural development. Mr. Speaker, we are looking for opportunities to be competitive in the international arena. Mr. Speaker, we are looking for opportunities to enhance entrepreneurial ecosystems and knowledge transfer and improve the quality of life. So, Mr. Speaker, this bill addresses those kind of objectives under Clause 3. Mr. Speaker, under Clause Part 2, it addresses the authority that will be charged with the responsibility. And I'm satisfied going through the responsibilities and functions of this authority. Mr. Speaker, is going to enhance the achievement of this objective. Mr. Speaker, we will need a lot of investment on this for it to be realized. But Mr. Speaker, everything comes at a cost. For us to be able to jump fast enough in the world of technology, Mr. Speaker, it is high time we support a bill like this. Mr. Speaker, I was in Kigali, Rwanda, last month. Mr. Speaker, we are slowly being caught up by countries like Rwanda who have made technology, service, and technology as their concern, as part of the economic agenda. And you can see the kind of investment they are attracting. You can see the kind of enthusiasm that is among the youth in that country. Mr. Speaker, you can see the kind of innovations that are coming up in the country of Rwanda. So, Mr. Speaker, this bill comes handy to address some of those issues that are mentioned, and I'm sure, Mr. Speaker, going forward, we shall have an authority, we shall have these centers spread all over. I will ask the national government to put more resources in these centers. Mr. Speaker, for the sake of our youth, for the sake of the economy of this country, we need to grow manufacturing, we need to grow manufacturing industries, we need to grow agriculture, we need to offer services, we need to be competitive in the world arena. So, Mr. Speaker, with those few remarks, I support.
Member for Suba North.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I wish to support this bill and to thank Honorable KJ, who is very passionate about technology. I normally accompany him to the IPU and is usually our expert on technology, very proudly showcasing Kenyan excellence. I also wish to thank the committee. And Mr. Speaker, I will be making very minor or proposing very minor amendments to the bill that basically relate to issues of governance, like the areas where we, in the board, it is proposed that there shall be 5 individuals. Mr. Speaker, I shall be proposing that, of course, that we have a gender balance and an age balance. Unfortunately, for some of us here, I think we need to ensure that the younger people are the majority. More particularly, perhaps the Gen Zs should be the majority. And Mr. Speaker, first, because they are very technologically savvy more than us, but also it would also help in job promotion, because we saw part of the challenges that we are facing as a country is the youth bulge that is very evident, especially because of the issue of lack of jobs. And a few other governance issues, really. Mr. Speaker, I would want to say that technology is the present and it's also the future. And any country that does not invest in technology will be overtaken in the world or in the global economy. Mr. Speaker, I remember when I was just doing my university the other day, when I was doing my dissertation, and I handwrote my dissertation. I'm very good at using technology, but I handwrote my dissertation. And somebody stole my luggage in an Akamba bus on my way from Mutembei to Nairobi, and it was an entire handwritten document. You can imagine how stressed I was, and I had 2 weeks to submit. There's no backup. So I had to sit and research afresh. And what I remember is not just that, but I remember that when I was sitting, one of my good friends, Njeri Mwangi, who works at the Office of the Attorney General, introduced me to her sister, who she told us, you know, my sister knows how to use a computer. You can imagine, in my time, she told me my sister knows how to use a computer. So we went to her office, I think it was in Amref or something, over the weekend, because she was helping me to type so that we don't lose the document again. And when we were sitting there, Mr. Speaker, I was perplexed. Something was coming through a machine. And I went back to my cousin, who was so knowledgeable. He was always ahead of us, called Felix Ochieng. He went to Lenana School, even though Alliance likes pretending that they know, but Lenana School sometimes is way ahead of